What up, what up, what up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. We're here with another episode of Let's Vibe TV. And your host with the most, Mr. Daz Exotical, is in the motherfucking building. So you know how it's going down. Like, share. Let's go, baby. Drop the comments where y'all watching from. Let me know. Yo, what up, RG all day? Let me know who's watching, where y'all at. Share. Get in the motherfucking building. Today's guest is a great friend, a great artist. Like too. I see that. I see y'all in there, but I don't see the likes. What up, J Life? He is a rapper. And now he has his punk rock album. It was number motherfucking 5 on the iTunes album charts over Taylor Swift's old album. Not a new one, but her old one. Look, if you're ranked higher than Taylor Swift on anything, that means something. But so with no further ado, let me bring to you the man, the myth, the man who's wishing upon a dead motherfucking star, T-Ravil.
What up, cuz?
What up, bro? I thought you muted it for a second, but you were just silently cheering, I guess.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Yo, so your album dropped 2 motherfucking day. Why aren't you why aren't you surrounded by bottles? Where's the chicks at? How has your day been before we get started?
So today has been an amazing day. I'm running on like next to no sleep, so I just been
What
smoking.
up, Bradley? Y'all
Yo,
here
what
for
up, Shut?
T-Ravil. Let it be known. Get in the building. Talk your shit. We got a very special episode. We will be talking about music, heartbreak, redemption, instruments, and a bunch of other shit. Yo, you know how we do here on Let's Vibe TV, right? We like to start off the show with the game called This or That. And we got some very specific, we got some questions just for you today, right? Are you ready?
I got answers just for you, bruh.
It really was. Shout out to Kayla holding it down. Damn. Just off the strength of the announcement, she went and downloaded that shit. That's how Let's Vibe TV, bro. Yeah, full. That's what's up. It is a dope album for sure, which we'll get into. So let's start off this or that, bro. What do you like doing more, rap or punk?
Punk.
Why is that?
So rap will naturally always be a strong part of my soul and my entity, right? Like I absolutely love it. That Brad Brocious that you seen in there, we would knock at lunch tables and freestyle. We would just create, you know what I mean? Like the old school lunch cipher kind of shit. And so I'm always going to have love for rap because it's a part of who I am. But I also grew up listening to Hawthorne Heights, Blink 182, Sum 41, uh, you know, all of them. And I think we all fell in love with Stacy's mom once upon a time, Uh, uh, and so I didn't think that I would actually be able to bring those vocals out of me. I never did it because I always never really sang, and it took a lot of work, a lot of practice, and a lot of getting there. And you could see, as my friend, just hearing from labels to here working on the singing.
Yes. Yo, you have came so far from your first project. Watching it has been crazy. Listening to it has been crazy. The new album is ridiculous. It's wild. I'm trying to stay focused on on this game. So with that being said, who do you like more? What up? What up, Shara? Definitely stick around. We're gonna be talking about heartbreak, redemption, the beautiful music. There'll be some dope music videos being played throughout this. What up? What up? J Life in the building. Tagging him up. Tag. Like. Share. Let's get him in the motherfucking building. Blink 182 or Sum 41.
Bro, listen, that's easy. Sum 41 is my favorite ever since literally All Killer, no filler. I think we've all loved Fat Lip. We love Motivation, In Too Deep, right? Like I could go on that whole track list. Sum 41, I mean, naturally I tattooed over the scars, but like Does This Look Infected is my favorite all-time album, #1. It beats any like
Wow.
yeah, dude. So like I can sit here and like really talk, but Blink, I mean,
And so you don't even care about the career span or any of that when it comes to that debate.
no, that debate, like on mine, as a personal opinion, naturally you got to show respect to Blink because they paved the road for pop punk, bro. But Sum 41, hands down. That's I remember dancing with my cousin in the backyard, trying to do the old Fat Lip dance, with the handshake dropping down. So like, that was my first ever punk rock album. So like, for me, that's prestige, bro.
For sure. So on one of your songs, and it's called If I Would Have Known, you have a line about hitting from the back, right? And it made me ponder. If you had known you would have hit from the back one more time, right? So, with that being said, my question is, what is your favorite position? From the back, missionary, or letting the girl ride it?
I would definitely say, that's a really good one, bro. I fucking love sex.
My boy, I can tell because you throw in some fucking freaky ass lines throughout the whole album. You be on some little fuck shit.
Definitely deeper meaning with that. But probably legs up by the head, hand around the throat. I want to watch your body.
Damn, son, that wasn't even an option. You're a wild boy over there. Okay. I'm gonna have to warn chicks before I send them your way. I mean, like T-Ravil likes folding bitches up. No, I'm joking. You're actually in a brand new relationship.
I am, and she enjoys the heads up with the throat. You know what I mean?
I can't stand you right now. That's hilarious. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, shit. The ladies of Let's Vibe, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Yeah, well, god dang. Okay. So, and this was a question from game night though, but I felt like it applied to the theme of the album, right? Would you rather tell someone you're cheating on them? Or would you rather be told you were being cheated on?
I would rather tell someone that I was cheating on them.
Bro, because it hurts you less.
Well, that guilt is horrible, and if I can put myself in pain to hurt someone like that, then I deserve to feel the pain.
Right. Because there's nothing worse than pain without any guilt or like a direct reason. Because definitely when you get cheated on, you feel guilty, like you didn't do enough or something, like not you specifically, but people in general feel a way. Like, I think guilt is part of the array of emotions that you go through.
Right. And I think like from experience. The song actually "Forgiveness" is about me doing cheating on someone that I care about. Which, like, if you listen to
wow.
The Grim Reaper planned a wedding with a happy ending, black roses and confessions. Think I learned my lesson. Like,
so we're gonna save a little bit more of that for when we get into that part. But so are you saying you cheated as well?
in 2018, yes.
That oh yes, okay, because that was the catalyst for a lot of what ended up happening.
Uh, our second, yeah,
We'll get there. Hold
yeah,
on. Let's get through this game
that's
first.
not the catalyst. That's not the catalyst, dog.
We'll get there. So shows or the studio? Where are you most comfortable at? Where is your place to perform?
Wherever there's a bottle to get me comfortable in either which one, because in the studio it's magic juice, and on stage, then I'm not so nervous. So,
well, with that being said, we talked about addiction being a part of the creation of this. So, with trees, alcohol, or Zans?
alcohol would be my my vice out of the three. Personally, weed gets me paranoid. Xanax makes me too not give a fuck. That's too addicting for me. And alcohol, just I can control myself with alcohol. I never had a problem with alcohol. I just hate the fact that us as human beings use it as escapes. You know what I mean?
Oh God, wait, we're getting some freaky comments from earlier. Advice before sex from me. I believe you got to stretch and prepare yourself first before you do anything. Oh God. Oh God, I don't even be asking what they oh God, I'm not even posting her next comment. Unnecessary. We love you. KD in the building. KD Lasagna is in the building tonight. Yo, that Biggie or Tupac?
Pac is poetic justice, and he brings realness to the game. Biggie, I mean, he's influential with his bars, but I think you can tell with my music that I mean, Biggie would probably be my choice between the two of who I prefer to listen to. But you can't put two of the Mount Rushmores in a debate. They both deserve their place.
For sure. What up? We got Kid Lucid in the building. Man, Kid Lucid, get T Burke in the motherfucking building, man. Get T Burke in the pay your legend. Show some respect. Come on, man. We T Burke's daddies over here. Tag the man. You know what time it is. We don't shout out T Burke, man.
Facts. He killed his set on Saturday at the release party.
Okay, he was just out there Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out T Burke. Man, many people on the album are alumni of Let's Vibe TV. You got Jay Griff on there. You also have Keg on there, who we kicked off. Yo, you know what I just realized? We kicked off the season with Keg and ended it with you.
Sound Capo, son. That's fire, bro. That's our team name, Sound Capo.
Hey, that's what's up. So we're gonna get into the interview, but we're gonna play one of your videos first. Let's play the video for Patience, and then we'll get into the conversation. This is the first single he dropped off the album, and Jay Griff, an alumni of Let's Vibe.
I'm out from the truth. You hop out, fake the love now when it's cool. Do me like I did you, and that's real. Ew. Walls up on my chest now, bulletproof, smooth. Cause you don't get it, I don't get it. We don't see each other's side. All this anger, all this bullshit, all their motherfucking pride. I can't say it, you can say it, that I have ever tried. But I can't count every time that you ever lied. Same since I've lost all my patience, searching and it ain't this, feeling like I ain't shit. I just wanna fall in love with each other, maybe fuck one another, do some drugs, smoke some weed, get high with each other. Made for each other, but we are for each other. I know.
I'm a castaway, I dashed away to run. All the accolades I fear I haven't done. So I activate a set of soaking sun and a dagger blade I play with just for fun. No fuck shit, and I know that you see that I'm so sad or so glad. Yeah, I'm alright now,
I ain't been the same since I've lost all my patience, searching and it ain't this, feeling like I ain't shit. I just wanna fall in love with each other, fuck one another, do some drugs, maybe get high with each other. Made for each other, not for each other. I know.
I'm a castaway, dashed away to run. All the accolades I fear I haven't done. So I activate a set of soaking sun and a dagger blade I play.
I ain't been the same since I've lost all my patience, searching and it ain't this, feeling like I ain't shit. I just wanna fall in love with each other, maybe fuck one another, do some drugs, smoke some weed, get high with each other. Made for each other, but we are for each other. I know. I just wanna fall in love with each other, maybe fuck one another, do some drugs, smoke some weed, get high with each other. Made for each other, but we are for each other. I know.
Yo, I love it. But I gotta say, my boy Jay Griff, I feel like your pain is way deeper than his. we just gotta say he did his motherfucking thing. Shout out Jay Griff. His voice is so clean. Just a little bit of that. Put a little bit of edge on that bitch, and we'll believe you. It's a great song though, catchy as fuck. There's many catchy songs. Let's give that song a round of applause real quick. It's funny because you started off rapping. You've moved to punk rock. How did you come to making that decision? Was it a decision? How did this happen?
So in 2019, I started working on my second album, Purple Face, and I wanted to put my influential elements of old pop punk and punk rock. So like you can hear it in like Heart Attack and I Like You, like the humorous parts of punk rock. You know what I mean? How you put like character to your voice. I just wanted to like, the whole point of Purple Face was to like I wanted to show like me as an artist. That's why like I made it all look artistic, and paint was the imagery and all that stuff. Cause like I just wanted to depict me as an artist. And then I really loved doing that music, but I still wasn't like solid at it. And then you know, you ain't really listening to Who Shot You? You know what I mean? Like when you going through a dark place. And that was my first time like experiencing heartbreak and deceit and cheating and all of that. And it was a crazy situation to where I didn't know what was real and what wasn't. You know,
you didn't know how else to get your pain out, is how it came about being like that. Like, I would love to rap it, but it's not doing the pain justice.
It's not.
And you said something that is a great segue to start this story, because I feel like the story of the album is just as important as the music of the album. Because it was a shift like all the way for you, dang near. Um, Everything changed. It seemed like you had a very solid family. Your whole image got turned upside down, dang near overnight. Was it a gradual thing to like, because you ended up leaving the mother of your child, and it was due to things uh, that you didn't see coming?
No, not at all. I should have had a red flag when 2 days.
What was the red flag?
A red flag was an ex of mine. 2 days after we started dating, ditched me to go party with a 50-year-old man and his girlfriend, and then stated that she was assaulted because she would have had been passed out, and it put me in this place to, like, you know, you want to stick up and fight for, your loved ones, and then
Yeah.
she that's what pushed me to cheat, because, like, it was that, and then I found out that this person was prostituting for spice, money for spice, all this stuff, and me naturally feeling like, you can help people through those dark shits, and dark times and dark places. Like, I didn't want to just up and go, but I should have seen, like, a red flag, tons of them, obviously. And
And so you weren't being completely honest with the public, because it seemed like you were in a perfect relationship according to what was being displayed
I
during
wouldn't
that
say that
period.
it was not being honest with the public, but why would I show people's, for me, this was supposed to be trauma and pain, and that's people's, that's indisposed information for them. For me, you're supposed to be, I don't know, on social media, show your love for somebody, show your appreciation for your peoples, like, not even just significant others, your friendships, your loved ones, your children. Like, if you can't use your social media platforms to spread love and show love, then why would you use it to spread negativity and hate? Because at the end of the day, it's already filled with that shit. We share the
So
same.
you were genuinely having those feelings, but you didn't feel like the negative ones were worth displaying.
Never. If you listen to a lot of my old songs, like Poison, and just go back to my catalog, you can hear Jersey Turnpike on
Well, and I've always wondered that, because the music would be sad, but your image would be very happy. And it threw me off a bit. And so that makes sense that things were going on long before. But let me let you speak. Yeah, elaborate.
So that's what led me to, my infidelities, years ago, was I was, I felt like someone cared, and it wasn't like, I spent $5,000 this past January to fix the gap in my teeth, because I was made fun of for the gap in my teeth. Like, who spends that, right? 5 stacks just because they were picked on from someone that says that they love them. And that's right, Kayla. Depression, like, we mass depression. We're men. We're not allowed to show emotion. We're not allowed to show feelings. So, and so I would express it in music. How I was always, that's just always been my therapeutic outlet. And
That makes a lot of sense. It's like, I'm not going to put anybody on blast. I'll put it in my music.
right, and I'll generalize things, like, so where, I like to be very poetic. So, like, you'd have to really read between lines too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the Make-A-Wish, the beginning track, like Twinkle Star, I Wonder How You Are, Raindrops Fall Till the Moonlight Dies, right? So till the sun comes up and the pain starts all over. Like if you really listen to the lyrics, like it's very explanatory, but like I like to generalize it because at the end of the day, music saved my life copious times. Why can't I generalize it to help people through dark times as well? So
Well, because it reaches I don't know, it's weird because I guess it's how it's done. Sometimes being broader makes it reach more, but sometimes a story has to be told specifically. And it seems like this album was that moment where it had to be a three-dimensional storytelling.
had to I don't know. For me, it was I wanted to close a book the right way. So the star's dead. That galaxy doesn't exist no more. So like, which is why the imagery of the aliens and the stars and you know the atmospheric feeling of it all. Like I wanted the punk rock beats to feel atmospheric. I wanted you to, you know, feel like you could relate to being strumming a guitar alone on a gray rock, you know, with water flow and trees and wind. I wanted you to feel like you were looking at stars, like you were reminiscing on.
Yo, it really does though. The way, and it instantly takes you somewhere. Yo, the instrumentation on the album is ridiculous. We'll
That
get more into
iOS
that. Who did
slash
the production?
I used 4 specific producers, and then on top of that, Sky Sam Capos, you know, they put their touches on it too with you know, different sound effects and all that stuff too. And even when we were mixing, the engineer, like I would even have him, like I want this atmospheric like feeling. So like I don't want my mains, I want my main vocals to, you know, sound. I want it to be me, but like I want my ad libs to feel like you're listening to it and it's echoes, like it's
It's a
thoughts in
part
your
of the
head.
song, the
Right.
instruments. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, because everything is key to telling the story of the album. So with all these signs that you had going on, so you questioned it, you cheated, and then you got back on board with it, and everything seemed fine.
That when I cheated was probably my demise, even worse. That's when like we were talking about guilt and how powerful it is. So that's, you know, I was being put down for my weight, I was being put down for my smile, I was put down for you know, I was accused of fucking even my men best friends, and nothing, you know, to people that enjoy, you know, same-sex relationships. It's just not my personal preference. So like, you know, I'm even being accused of sleeping with my male friends. I'm fucking like,
How'd you get caught?
I didn't get caught. I admitted my faults.
Wow. And so from there, did she act like everything was fine for a while? Because eventually you came
Nah,
to
this
discover that she was a whole monster behind your back.
oh, she was throwing tricycles down the stairs at me. My best friend Malik Casey Slim, you know, he was there, he witnessed it. You know, she chased him out of my apartment, screaming, calling him the N-word. Like another example was another one of my best friends, Dan, moved to Philly, lived there for 3 years. I didn't visit him once. Every time that I had plans to visit him, it would be an argument. You know what I mean? How that shit goes. So it's like you realize that it's it's control. And I ended up getting this book from one of my best friends, and these best friends that got me this book, first ever time that they visited, you know, they left and they reached out and they said, yo man, you're being mentally abused. You know, so this is coming from all of my friends, everyone's seeing it, like it's all this toxic. But I felt like, you know what, I love you, I did wrong, I deserve this. And then what really started like breaking to the end of the situation was when I got heart surgery, and it was like 3-4 days after heart surgery. You know, the person just tells me that they've been cheating on me after the doctor says I'm not supposed to stress for 10 days.
Wait, so you didn't catch them even?
No.
They told you.
My buddy Casey Slim thinks they were trying to kill me. So like
literally,
because I wasn't supposed to stress after heart surgery, and I got told this right after heart surgery. And so like naturally, right, like where I, you know, my faults too, like I'm like calling this bitch a slut and all this shit. I mean, it doesn't justify ever name calling, but like, bro, that pain of getting cheated on is trash, right? So I'm like, you fucking pay slut, you know what I mean? Like all this shit. And it's like
after heart surgery.
Facts. And so like it really like ruptured me as a mental, and I've never thought about wanting to die so much in my fucking life. Like, how worthless can I be to be put down like this and then abused like this? This person was like putting knives to me and my kids' throats, threatening to kill us, like super psychotic. So like,
wait, you said your kids' throats?
Oh yeah, dude. Like this person was like calling our kids, or calling the kids, not our, just generalized, you know, the kids, worthless piece of shit. Find them a new mom. I don't fucking want them. Like you could tell that mental health definitely had a part to play, because that's not normal. Like this is like impatient kind of things, and then it's like, you know, I self-reflect on shit like that. Like, man, I shouldn't have threatened 302ing. I should have 302'd. You know, like this person obviously needed help, and I let him neglect. So it got to a point to where you know, like in a couples counseling atmosphere, you know, the therapist said this person's therapist said that she had a 15, you know, she's stuck in a 15-year-old mind state, and you know, she's just not all the way there. And you know, you look at it now, like this person, like they don't live by themselves. They, you know,
I mean, what did you do? What did you do when they tried to hurt the kids? Like, how do you react in a moment? And like, and this is between you and her, not them at all.
Right. And it makes you feel like the biggest piece of shit, bro. Cause like I said, instead of just threatening 302, I think this is the point of where it shouldn't have been a threat. You know, it should have been done. And, you know, these things are heartbreaking, and people don't realize like this shit happens in the real world. I know for me, like you hear stories of crazy situations and things that don't sound real. And like, there's not this kind of people in the world. And then you experience, you're like, holy fuck, there's these kind of people in the world. And I think that was like the biggest, like my new shirt, right? It's an alien. I literally been self-identifying as an alien because I fucking hate humans at this point. I don't trust them. I don't like them. They're fucking,
Right.
you know, like it really like put this, I really enjoy my girlfriend, you know, besides her. No, just, I have a lot of close friends, you and others, you know what I mean? So I do have a new girlfriend now, and she's very protective, very cool, very awesome. I really enjoy her. But back to this, the story. So like it led to, after the 302, this person trying to say that I raped and beat them. And, you know, this is how I reached out to the people that she tried to cry and rape that old person, And I was like, yo, she lost.
And
Why? You know, this person never told me why they lost. And, so this person sends me all of the scripts from their court hearing, sends me pictures of them kissing, like the old man and that person, fucking sends me all the text ever. It was 6 months.
How did you not know? You were living with this person, correct? Like you were minding your business that hard, or like you were getting told and just taking her word for it? How does something like that even come to happen?
So, you know, as a musician, bro, like we tour, we do a million things a day. So if we have to live in the fact of knowing that, of paranoia, not trusting, not doing all of that stuff, you know, for all of that long, I just entrusted. I just gave my trust. Like people, you know, they don't lie about rape. People don't lie about, like, this is stuff that you just don't do. So like for me, you tell me that
Right.
I'm gonna protect
It's
you.
nothing to play with. You don't question that when somebody you love tells you that.
Right.
It sucks that there's people out there who put a dent in that, because that should be a given and should be really simple math. That
Facts.
we should be able to
Support.
trust who we love when they tell us things like that.
Right. Right. At the end of the day, like, you tell me something, I have your back. You know what I mean? You say that you were prostituting for spice. I go addiction. I was on tour with Cryptic Wisdom at NK47, and this person's uncle calls me and says that they're not out on the couch, not paying attention to the kids. Like, what do you do? How do you fly home straight from fucking Colorado? How do you fly home from Utah? Like, just instantly, like, well, there's family that can take the kids. Like, so you're experiencing, and you're just kind of like, I want to help them. When you love and care about someone, you don't just let them fucking fall, and then you
Well, you
realize,
try to
like,
live very peacefully and logically to have
right.
been caught in this tornado. What was the final straw? Because you have broken yourself free of it at the time being. Like, when did you decide to separate? And it looks like it was the universe looking out for you, too.
When she tried to frame me with charges of things that I didn't do, that's when I realized that, like, you know what? I'll never forgive you for this.
You
I
gotta
have no,
hit that point as a human.
right. I have no charges, so round of applause on that. No assault, no, yeah, facts, nothing. But to live through it, and it was crazy because, like, it was the same time as the Amber Heard stuff was going on. So like, to like watch that, it was like watching myself in ways. And I'm a piece of shit at times. Like, I have a relationship from fucking high school. I was a piece of shit. I can call names. I did cheat in 2018, and like, I'm not no fucking saint, but I'm also not what the lies you tried saying. And I think for me, it's like, I found my peace in it all. The universe didn't want me traveling that path, and I found, new love. I found a style of music. I found peace. Not so much of like the situation. Like, I still get like fucked up in the matter of, I don't know what's real or what isn't anymore, man. Like not like a relationship trust, but like with people,
In
because
general.
when you're with someone for a damn near decade, and you don't know what the fuck was real, what wasn't, because this
The
person is able
whole
to
time.
the whole time. And what's crazy is the person was cheating on me with, they DM me, and they're calling, our daughters hoes. Like, I have screenshots of everything that I'm saying too. That's the wild part, Brandon. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, but this person called our daughters whores. And when we split, this person still went and sucked this man's dick, bro. Like, I don't know how you can, like, exactly that, bro.
That's a
And the reason I even
no-go.
know this is that dude was in my fucking inbox, like, yo, she getting some new dick, da 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 da. Why I call your daughter's hoes and she's still fucking da da da. And it's like, you fucking piece of shit of a human. Like, can't you just, and then you hear like the mess stories and all that stuff. I stopped listening. Like, I blocked, that person on social media platforms. I don't want to hear from them ever. For if it wasn't for my kids, bro, I wouldn't want to hear a fucking breath from that person. You know what I mean? Like, the existence of that person. So like,
Let's play a song from the album real quick. Let's lighten the mood a little bit.
yeah, like,
You actually turned the lack of information into a banger with our boy Hunnick Kufis, who's a wild one and a real one. Yeah.
I fucking love Goofies.
My favorite song of the album, man, If I Would Have Known. Let's run that.
You're not sad again. Are you Splash Gang?
If I'd have known we were gonna break up, we would never make up, oh. If I'd have known, if I'd have known, it would be so cold, standing all alone. If I'd have known, if I'd have known, it would be our last kiss, this blunt would be our last hit. If I'd have known, you were so damn pissed that you were gonna do this. If I'd have known how you really felt, my heart wouldn't have so many wells. Pain I wouldn't have dwelled, I tried to get some fucking hell. Now it's all messed up, now I'm just like fuck love, I don't want none. Thoughts of a pretty little gun, hate all that we've done, this shit's no fun. How could you disappear, use my biggest fears. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have stayed here, I would have stayed clear. If I'd have known, but a huge red flag come to me. Jesus, what you do to me. Twin flame truly think that we meant to be burned for eternity, but it was all a lie. You were my ride or die, rode me till our love died. There's just one way too many whys. If I'd known it would all be over, I'd have watched what I told her one last time to bend her over. Why can't we just smooth this over? If I'd have known that we'd never look at stars again, I'd known I would lose a friend, and I'd ask to start over. If I had known we were gonna break up, we would never make up, oh.
No.
If I'd have known, if I'd have known, it would be so cold, standing all alone. If I'd have known, if I'd have known,
I probably would have treated you worse and used more verbal abuse, and believe me, it hurts. Cause all your bitching and complaining and shifting all of your anger was one of the signs that I should have been reading at first. I was contemplating on staying just to see if it worked, but if I would have known, I probably end up leaving you first. You need more than that prescription that you keep in your purse. You need a preacher or a priest, at least you need you a church. If I would have known that you would have shown your true colors, you're too needy, too damn greedy, and too jealous. Let you tell it, I'm the one that's in the wrong here, but every time you mad, you let me know I don't belong here. If I would have known there was so many issues with you being intimate, cause you wasn't into it, cause you wasn't interested, then why try to fix it? Then if we fuck but don't give a fuck, then who does it benefit?
it's cause there's no fucks given when there's no trust in it.
If I would have known that I had such a terrible sidekick, fuck.
Yo, y'all gotta go to iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and listen to the rest of that song. But yo, that song is like, okay. One thing about the lyrics, right, that stands out is all of them are so simple and to the point, but so deep at the same time. Standout moments of that, definitely lying. You know, lying is a masterpiece lyrically. Make a Wish, Hello, I'm Travis, Narcissistic, Agony, Forgiveness, like what you said, like so many dope ass like lyrical records. You almost want to avoid letting them hit you the right way. Because if they hit you the right way, you're like, it literally weighs on you. And it's just with the simplest concepts. Was that intentional? Like, and you were also mentioning sex. Like, was that referencing, like, because when you're in a phase like that, you hate them, but sometimes you want to fuck them. Like from the flashbacks of the sex, like, was that like, because you had said that there's a reason why earlier. What is that? What up, Johnson? What the fuck is up? Yo, Johnson, you were literally with us at the show in Joliet. You were one of my hype men that day. So Dope, sick. It's really full circle on Let's Vibe TV in multiple ways, and it's an absolute blessing that through everything that could have happened over the years that we've met, that we are still here to do it.
I think,
Oh my gosh, KD is wild.
Jesus Christ. No, that's not the reason, though. No.
Okay, let's get into it.
So I'm in therapy, right? Because like betrayal trauma, and things like that, and everything, that I experienced really like fucked me up as a person, and like just learning that like it was like 4 to 7 times a day for almost 10 years.
What?
Yeah, and that's not normal.
That's not.
It's not, and it wasn't even like again, it comes back to the if I'd have known. It's generalized statements, but like what's if you're not into it but you're being intimate, and you're not interested, then what the fucking point is the benefit? Because there was no benefit, there was no interest, it was like, I don't know, this that's why I keep going back to this bitch Satan, bro, because like I ain't crazy, because like it's not normal. So like now, like I tried to do like sexual cleansings after the split. Like I tried to it's really hard for me. I've actually like refound my love for sex with my new relationship, so that's really good.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But don't be doing no 4 to 7 times.
No.
Maybe in a week. So
Right. No, I can concur on that. Like that's
dog. I just know that when I bust a nut, I can't even get up the same way. Like if I was busting 4 nuts a day to 7, my peenie is gonna hate me. And I won't be able to give it how I want. The shit is gonna be limp. Like when I'm fully juiced up and healthy, it's like we got the magic, baby. I've got the magic rocket tonight. By the if I even try to do it a second time, it's like it's the Slim Jim. It's the tuna sandwich without the lettuce and the mayo. Like,
shut the fuck up, bro. It's just, you might as well get the Ritz crackers out, bro. It's just crackers and tuna.
I'm just doing it to do it at that point. Don't judge me.
Right.
Let me pop my shit, J Life. I'm just explaining, J Life.
Yeah, no. So that was it's not like to actually mean sexual reference. It's a very therapeutic album.
And that's part of the therapy.
Right.
But you don't talk down on sex. You don't say nothing bad about sex on the album.
Well, because what human being really thinks sex is bad, right? It's just the emotional trauma that I have involved with people.
That is definitely highlighted throughout your sex. Because even it almost like, because everything else is like, there's not a lot of cuss words. And so even the way you use sex is almost shocking throughout the project.
Right.
So I can get that. I mean, how far into it did you start feeling redemption? You were saying that like the recording processes included sleepless nights, alcohol, and
so like the first person I was on the phone with was my best friend Eloc, and again, how it goes, like you hear me talk about things with my mom. Like my mom left when I was 6 years old, and that morning was very traumatic for me, and woke up and no one knew where my mom went. Everyone was driving all over, anything like that. And a year later my father passed, and so how like when before she like with all the false accusations, it was just up and left out of nowhere, and was like my mom.
And so this is a pattern of women in your life.
But the cool thing is, and this is like where you try to find like the silver lining and the blessings and disguises in dark places and horrible haunting situations, is I'm closer with my mom than I've ever been for the last 29 years. Like I was sleeping, when I would go to sleep, I would sleep on her bed. You know, she would be there for me and my daughters. We were really, I mean, we have this relationship. I go over there for breakfast and coffee at times still. And we talk every day. She probably asks, "Are you okay?" about 6 times a day, still to this day.
Trying to make up for that lost time. How does she feel about the album?
Well, I opened up to her when it first happened, and I said, "It's because I was like hyperventilating, crying, and I just at that point I was like." I said she left like you did, Mom, just like you did. And me and my mom had a really, like, we both cried, we hugged, we really had a very deep, intimate conversation and just hug. And I couldn't be any more grateful for that, because I finally have my mom. And
Well,
like when
even her being accountable, because a lot of people will run away from that kind of verbiage.
Facts.
It's easy to run away from no, wait, I didn't sign up for this. I'd be like, I'd be like, stay still, motherfucker.
Right.
You ain't slipping away on me.
And
like literally just the idea of somebody abandoning you can cause trauma. I'm traumatized. And I was never abandoned, and I've always been that way, and I've always had an issue with abandonment. So before I was abandoned. So I had so many issues with it, it led me to be abandoned in many situations. So that's pretty heavy.
So then, yeah. So, Eloc was like, "Yo, she did this. I won't be surprised, you know, if this bitch is crazy." Blah blah blah. And so he was like the first person I was talking to, and then like, him, my buddy Travis, Sarah, my girlfriend, actually, like, we were just friends for 5-6 months, and like, she was the first person I'd traveled to her place, and I like sat there and just vented to. Like, she didn't even really know me like that. Like, we went to high school, but she didn't know me like that. So that really like struck my heart. Like, damn, like, you're willing to listen to me. And at that point I was
what up, Bird Blue? What up? I'm sorry, I be trying to say what
no,
they be coming in here. They be, you know what they're just as important as to the show as me and you is.
Facts, bro. Those people make the shows, they make the music, they make us as human beings, and build our path.
I love them. They do so great. Even them saying they listened to it before the show came on, they're subbing to your channels. That shit means everything. I'd be overwhelmed, bro. But also, Berna's a talent herself. So to be surrounded by so much talent, everybody's talented. Everybody's a fucking star. Fuck it. Just it's doing whatever they do.
Thanks.
Even the lady we're talking about, she got her own star power. She got a whole album dedicated.
I wouldn't say that. I would like to say that because, like, again, the whole atmospheric, I never stargaze with, you know, said person. It's something that I personally like to do, but it's the imagery of the feeling of looking at stars, because even if we feel lost in the world, there's a million stars up in the galaxy, and, you know, we don't have to be alone even though we feel alone. So there's a imagery that I used even to the artwork, man. And so, yeah, I went to the studio and I opened up to the engineer, you know, to the team. I called Koofies. I called I called all my close ones, my loved ones. I didn't open to the public. This is the first time actually me talking publicly about anything.
Wow. Y'all hear it here on Let's Vibe TV. Show some Love for the man bearing his soul truly right now.
Yeah. So
I'm about to call Kufis.
all right, I love him so much, bro.
Let's see what Kufis got to say real quick. We about to call Hunted Kufis, who's another bro. He's a
This that crazy
wizardly MC.
that the first time she went over to Koofy's house with me, he looked at her and says, "Yo, you know that bitch cheating, right?" Like he read
What?
that instantly.
06.
What? This man ain't. He too cool to answer.
Like,
But
he's probably
that's how straight of a shooter he is, though.
right.
His perspective is everything. And so back to the studio, you told them.
He actually called me today. He said, "Yo, don't fuck up shit with that Sarah girl. She fucking riding for you, dog." Right? And I was like, "Facts, bro." I because he knows that like I'm emotionally just fucked up, but I'm trying to like relearn how to like I probably thank my girlfriend like a million times a day, like just being patient with me because I don't know what's right or wrong. I don't know what I'm supposed to do or not do. Like, and it sucks because like we have laughs and we get into like, you know, the place we are as friends. And then now to this day, it's like, I love you too, Brad. You know, now to this day, I even call that Brad, like again, all of my again, my loved ones, my close ones, because I didn't know how to handle. But anyway, so like now like a lot of them like look out because a lot of them understand me as a human being at this point. So like Chalk Koofies is big bro. Like that is my big brother. And you know, he knows that. Like one time we had a show and I said something, he something he wanted to headline or whatever, and I was like, all right. So I was like, you gotta go on after me. And then I perform, and then like most of the fans leave. And this is before he went viral or anything, right? So like the most of the fans leave. And then
He's a cocky motherfucker, though, too.
he's like,
That's a cocky motherfucker.
he's like, you should have went on after me. He's like, because now all the fucking fans left. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you would have brought some fans or some weird shit like that, right? I didn't realize, like, I was just having a conversation. And he goes, I know that you don't understand that you being passive aggressive, but I don't fuck with that shit. Right? And I'm like, oh, I didn't. He's like, I know you don't understand that you just did that. I'm letting you know as your dog, right?
He does that, though.
He does.
He's
Yeah.
so funny.
You know, he's big bro. So like he
His
knows that
perspective is everything.
it is, especially for me, because like he knows that like my current relationship is everything. Like if you see, like I always post pictures, it smiles constantly, but I just feel like I'm constantly fucking up or I'm not good enough. And that comes with betrayal trauma and mental abuse as well, and things like that. So when you're constantly put down, you just don't ever feel like, and it's like I literally tell her all the time, I don't know how I got with her. Like I don't.
You gotta stop. You got the #5 album in the world
On iTunes.
Hey, it don't fucking matter.
Back in the country, United States, #5, baby.
Yeah. So all that critical shit, fuck it, because you'll never be perfect.
I'll never be perfect.
But you'll always be good enough.
But I want, yeah, exactly that. But only people I care about being good enough for is like my girlfriend. I want to be good enough for my kids. I want to be good enough for the people that support me, and I want to be good enough for God, bro. Like,
are you still dealing with the addiction that you were dealing with during the studio sessions?
No, I haven't taken a Xanax in probably 2 months now. I was eating Xans constantly. I was drinking. I was like pounders upon pounders. I would go until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and then sleep for like, if I'm lucky, an hour or two, maybe some nights 3. And I would literally like just crash on the couch at the studio at San Capos, or I would drive to my mom's and ask my mom. I would text her before I crashed, like, "Hey, can you wake me up?" Damn, you got a nice ass.
Oh, that must have been your girl walking by or something.
Yeah, she's in her car beside me, but
she's not watching the interview.
I think she was watching it. Were you watching?
Playing.
Oh, her phone died. I can bring in my charger.
What up, Delaney? What up? Delana, bad.
I have this green one. I have this green one I can bring in then.
And so how did you come? So and speaking of,
it's at 7. Come again?
Coming out of the darkness, how did you meet her?
Like I said, we went to high school.
Or how did you
But
come to dating now? It's more,
it's
how did
crazy,
you come
bro.
to
It's like,
find, yeah, explain it. Don't be
yeah,
trying to
yeah. You
get
want to
out
know
of,
that you want the sauce, baby? I'll give it to you. So we went to a couple emo nights. If anyone has ever been to emo night, those things are fucking incredible, right? And it's this DJ that plays like all this classic pop punk music, and you know, I'm not used to like hanging out with friends doing the same interests because no matter it comes back to everything I known for the past decade. It wasn't good enough. It was the same interest. It was just nothing, right? So like,
she
I'm just
didn't
like,
like your music?
I got with So Said X because like she was a huge fan of my music, and then all of a sudden it was
Wow.
um
Do you think she's listened to the new album?
I don't give a fuck. It's not made for her to enjoy. That's made for all of the people going through this, and we all can relate. And just spreading good music, just making music. That has nothing. I give a fuck less. Like I told you, like the only reason her existence and
I
hopefully,
didn't say you cared. I just asked if you thought it had
I don't,
happened.
bro. Listen, that's something that I just will forever not give a fuck. Like at this
Yeah.
point, I've never been lied upon like that a day in my fucking life, and for me, that's literally looking evil in the fucking eyes. I don't even.
Yeah.
And then
So how you met the new girl?
yeah,
How you came emo night?
emo nights, going to different emo. She actually introduced me to she knew the one guy that ran the one emo night, and we networked. Now he's like having me open up for his shows and shit. So like that's awesome how that works. And then you know, we were just friends. It was like me, her, and my our best friend Alex, which is my DJ now, and it was just like this really fucking funny, awesome friend group. And then it was her idea to kiss me for a music video that's coming out in November, December for a new
She's
song.
sneaky.
And um I threw her, she was like, we need to like practice kiss before like we just do it on stage, da 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 da, you know. So I like grabbed her by
Really? Bro, she's a terrorist.
bro, listen,
I'm not-
I grabbed her by the waist, threw her up on this fucking table, bro, and I just, you know what I mean, like got into it because I'm a fucking freak. Let's be real here. So, like, I'm
It was
probably
over.
sexually, that is how I release any kind of stress besides music, right? So, like, uh, so yeah, I throw in the like to the point it knocked over this like fucking table at the fucking club, like yeah, bro. So like you could put that in perspective how you want it, but um. Uh, so then like we kiss on stage and you know I got that for the music video, all that stuff, and then uh the next day she went to go talk with someone, went for lunch. I went on a date that night with someone, and we both were like, nah, this should have been us. And like it was so natural, like um and you know, now she got Poppy Blanco out of herself, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, I see you. I see you. Yo, yo, yo. Shout out to whoever. I think it was yeah, Joseph Phibbs. What up? I thought that was you, and I was gonna tell you what's up earlier. What's up, Mr. Phibbs? Like, share, share, share. We're in the building with some motherfucking Blink 180 Trav today. So
12
but
years your bestie, that's awesome. Yeah, so it's definitely
that's
different.
fun though. That's beautiful that like it happened that way. You were just working. You were just working. It was baby Blanco working. You're like, come on. Well that's I mean everything aligned up. The
Yeah, I mean, so the so
hurry up,
she
hurry
like
up and roll that shit. What's
she
taking you so damn long? Is the
yeah,
blunt
fact. You better roll that. Who
roll
is
that
that?
shit?
Who it says Facebook user? Who has me blocked? Who is that?
It's Joseph Phibbs. It says Facebook user on here. Joseph Phibbs. I hate that fact. I'm looking on my phone.
Chase
It's
Fibs.
yo, but so to stay focused. To
Yeah, no.
stay focused.
So that'll
Yeah, Kayla, good night. Good night. We got to the positive part of the story.
Yeah, get your sleep, girl. You deserve that. And thank you so much for supporting and giving me love all day. I really appreciate that. And you ever need to talk, ever need a friend, I'm always here. And God bless you for your support and love and that energy that you gave today.
She every time, check her out on game night. You got to come on game night and play with us sometime very soon.
Pause.
Game night is, oh God. That's why you need to be on game night. Those guys would love that joke. Personally, I hated that joke. They would love it. I hated it. You also have Delana on it. True love is something, huh, Travis? This is oh God. But you got to quit smoking cigarettes.
Hey,
I quit. I'm like 2 years free of cigarettes.
Oh, well, big dub. Congrats, dog. That's huge.
These vapes are lame as fuck, but they got me off cigarettes instantly, quickly. It's
and I think the scariest part of even being in a relationship was every girl that I talked to, everything. Like even my oldest daughter's mom, I let my kids and my other kids all play together, and that said person fucking messaged my oldest daughter's mom was like calling her a slut, going crazy on her, like literally, like what the fuck. And then every homegirl, like I have this girl named Haley, there's that Delana girl that's in the chat, she went crazy on her because she shared mine and NK song, like went crazy on her. She goes crazy on everyone that, so like it's
who's
so
not gonna share an NK song?
Right? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
NK's too cool to come onto my show, though. I asked him, he was like, I'm not doing interviews.
Well, probably stuff with professional stuff that we can't really talk. It's not my place to talk about. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure that it has to do with.
This was months ago.
Oh, gotcha.
You know how these be, bro. You know how these people be. I got mad love for NK. It's just tough when you're trying to grow a platform and people are like, "Oh, you're not a grown platform, so I don't want to help you grow." Like I want to
bro, Chris Calico can get on here. Come on now.
Bro, everybody been on this bitch. Okay, let's not play. Everybody been on this bitch. We got T-Ravil on this bitch. Multiple people from the bro, come on, recognize he's got songs with fucking Kendrick Lamar, for God's sake.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
yeah, so they're constantly attacking, and then so like if you ask my girlfriend, the first thing I said is like, bro, I just like you're gonna get attacked, and go and fucking behold, she was attacked. Status is made. So to this day, almost 8 months later, I have not posted or talked publicly about anything, and this bitch tries to still spread the lies and attacks everybody. It's crazy. So like
some people don't got lives of their own.
Facts. So out with the old, in with the new. Life is starting. I'm starting to refine. I tell you, I pray that people don't have to go through that dark place, because that dark place is fucking terrifying.
Well, you either break open or break down, and it seems like you broke it open. You challenged your life. They even want you on game night.
Dennis, bro, I'm gonna have to get on game night with you, dog.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Art. Oh shit.
Oh shit. You're getting some art made. I mean, it's brilliant from the title to the sounds. If I could give any criticism,
yeah, please,
to it, just bring in a little bit more of that emotion out of your voice and your singing style. What up, Mr. Jewel? I see you in the building. In the building. I was talking to him the other day. He was like, when am I going to get on Let's Vibe TV, baby? He was like, we'll make it happen soon. We'll make it happen soon. I'm busy. My schedule's ridiculous. I'm actually going to be taking a break from the podcast. I got a lot of concerts to do. And what?
I got to get you up here in PA just so we can hang out for a day.
Bro, look. we need to do a show. The shit will be phenomenal, and we'll shut the whole thing down. It's nothing. My
release party Saturday was sold out. That shit was fire, bro.
What up, AK Slime? What up? What up? What up? Man, we need Keg in the building. There's so many people we need in the motherfucking building right now.
Oh, yeah. So that's where the music video, that's my next video. It's supposed to drop today, but it's going to drop probably tomorrow now instead. But Lying is the name of the song. And that's look, at the end of the day, you call me fat, call me whatever you fucking want. Just don't call me what I'm not. That's all.
For sure. Shout out Keg. We got her in the motherfucking building.
Keg! Hey, girl.
Where you been at, girl?
Bro, she's been in the studio working all day.
No, I know. She sent me a snippet of her jam, and she's making some smooth work. I know Ladies Night will need your single when it is ready, the next thing you put out. But definitely it's the beginning of your positive journey. I think that you have released the beast. And I think it's your magnum opus at this point. I'm sure there's more to come. Lying, Keg killed that verse. Dog. Her verse was the moment when I was like, yo, Lying is so fucking heavy. Like the context, the way it's put, it's like, no.
She killed it, and I couldn't be any more grateful to have her a part of that project.
Y'all singing the chorus together at the end.
And there's like 3 other songs that's not released yet too. So just so
the Chef's Kiss
with Keg and I. So she's a gift to this lifetime for all of us. For
sure. And she's full of surprises, bro. She never does it the same way, ever. ever. She's a mess, but a beautiful one. Yeah, and she's Let's Vibe alum. We're gonna play one final video of yours real quick to Favorite Scar, which bring it back. You said it yourself on the podcast. Come on, man. What
Jeffy!
Jeffy in the motherfucking building.
Bro, I gotta just real quick. If no one knows his TikToks, go see Jeffy Ward's TikToks. They are the fucking best. I swear to God.
Definitely. I watched some of them earlier. I like to go show love. He'd been liking shit on my page all day. So I went and showed his page love.
That man, I love Jeffy. Love Jeffy. Such a good dude.
Jeffy!
Let's go, peace out! Damn, I'm like, yeah!
I feel alright while I'm lost in the dark. Bright red light comes from your hollow point through my heart. Scratch the stitches and tear me apart, but this open wound will become my favorite scar. Something clear.
What does mine say? Sweet, but what does mine say? Dude. What's up? Sometimes I drive me crazy. I think you define me lately. I'm an asshole, I'm a glass hole, ready for you to drop it and break me. The darkest days remain ahead. I'm laying it all on what was said, but I can't forget. Oh, what a mess I am.
While I'm lost in the dark, bright red light comes from your hollow point through my heart. Scratch the stitches and tear me apart, but this open wound will become my favorite scar. Whoa.
I got fully agree with that. It's on my top 5 on the album for sure.
In the boiler room, I ring the alarm because that's where all the nightmares are. Wake up and die, see my scars, reminded how you tore me apart. You left, but these scars don't go away. Honestly, cause I don't wanna live today. Now some show with a lot to say. Said it all with no words, I don't feel alone. While I'm lost in the dark, bright red light comes from your heart, I'll point through my heart. Scratch the stitches and tear me apart, but this open wound will become my favorite scar.
That's all y'all get. Go to YouTube, watch the rest of that shit. I gotta say, that transition is everything at the beginning of that song. And then what catches me off guard is that chorus melody that you sing. I wasn't ready for it. But I was like, bro, that's some next level. That's some next level fucking segueing. Bro, I tried to play it on this episode, but it wasn't ready in time, okay?
Not ready. They just texted me, Keg, that they're exporting it out to me right now. So hopefully I'll get to revise it and send it to you tonight. So
let's go. Yeah, we would have loved to play it. I would have loved to ask you to come on here for a second, but I wasn't. I know you're way busier than me, so I didn't ask. Keg, okay. You got girlfriend studio sessions. I couldn't ask for none of your time. But yo, let's play that record before we go. Fuck it. I want to hear Keg and y'all's Lion. I don't even usually play this much music on an episode. It's just,
what would you rate the album? Let me ask you a question, Daz.
What would I rate the album?
Yes, sir. Let's go source time. 5 mics.
Oh, you're talking source?
Source vibes.
You talking source vibes? Man, I'll give it a 4.
Damn! Hey, fire, bro.
I'll give it a 4. I mean, bro, there's multiple parts of it that are mind-blowing. To get the band or the production to sound that good, as complicated of production as you have, and being independent. All right, Mr. Jewel, you got some punk rock in your life. You know I love you. You're going to be on here early next season. I'm going to start a couple episodes like November 15th. So I'll be back. Oh, shit. I'll be back. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Of course. Let's play. Wait, Keg, I'm about to send you the link to, if you want to stop through while we play your song real quick. If we can get any of your precious time, I'm about to send you the link if you want to join us real quick. Oh, because we need to understand how your name is Keg, but your name is Keegan. You got the link now if you want to join us real quick. Lying is loaded up and ready to be played for the most part. But yeah, Keg kicked off the season. Oh. For sure.
Yes, bitch. Fire.
That was everybody's punk rock phase. Look, Blink 182, Take Off My Pants and Jacket. If I didn't sit in my room and listen to Adam's song, I would be an idiot.
Facts.
Oh, bro, it's saying some bullshit. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm gonna try one more time to get it in here. Other than that, I'm gonna have to go to YouTube. Let's see. Nope. You can't be sending me high quality things. It won't load up. It takes up too much space. But yeah, T-Ravil lying. I'm pulling it up on YouTube. Oh, they're playing on YouTube. They're bringing up everything except that. Hold on. Oh shit. Dismiss. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's being too specific.
You're good. We can wrap up. It's about 9:30. I can say goodbyes. Everyone search T-Ravill. Lying music video will be dropped tomorrow. Probably
Yeah,
around.
the video's dropping tomorrow. Y'all gonna have to wait for that, man.
iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Wishing Upon a Dead Star.
Oh shit.
I get fucking cuddle time and Iron Naked Cuddle. Oh shit.
You
She
gonna have
said,
people. You got people fucking tonight.
did you do your stretches?
Lord have mercy. But your album is on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Is what's killing me. Why? Because I'm typing exactly T.
Look up Wishing Upon a Dead Star. I had to do that earlier to send someone a link for that one.
That's sad. How can we get that fish?
I'm gonna email Google and see if they can change the search engine on that the SEO.
Bro, because that's extra weird and bogus of them
Thanks.
to do you like that. Like I've never had that. Yo, the algorithms be trying to hate on you so hard.
They do, bro. Ain't it crazy when I be like, oh, I need a reach test, and then like after I do a reach test, then my reach is back, and then it's like, oh, his reach is too good, so let's just like minimize his man.
Well, I hate reach test. I'm just saying now.
I know you do.
But like it makes sense with what is going on. You know, like it makes sense when they're doing shit like making it, bro, it's literally impossible to find the album right now. And I've typed it in. Okay, I found it finally. But how hard it was.
Be that hard. That's the problem.
At all, bro. At all. Look, I'm an expert at finding it.
And it took you like a minute and 30 seconds to find it.
Like, bro, I'm an expert at finding it on live. And I'm sitting here, you're like, hurry up. I gotta go anyways. It's 9:30. And that, like, it never works like that. Bitch. Y'all are funny as hell. Using that bitch at the beginning.
Yeah.
And y'all wrote it together? Or did you already? Wow, really? Crazy. Now her pain matched your pain for sure.
I'm willing to die myself because I'm already in hell. I'm killing the cry of these shells. What does your terror cartel? Cause right now I feel upside down, but I am living in reverse. I couldn't get up when I fell down, and I can't get rid of this curse. Why do you keep on
lying?
Why can't you tell the truth? Why you keep on crying? So my heart fucking blue.
And it's crazy. It's just crazy because it seems so unrealistic, but it's so relatable. You don't even want to
turn my
admit it.
love into nothing, break my heart and leave me for dead.
Cake.
You're loving this, I bet. Over and over again, I scream your name, but nothing ever changes. Hoping for the best. All these words are useless, weighing on my chest. Keep your lame excuses, you're just like all the rest. Go home and don't forget, baby, sew up those lips. Why do you keep on lying? Why can't you tell the truth? The walls you keep on.
That's all they get. That's all they get. But bro, that guitar lick, that and the way you let it live at the end is just crazy. Wait, grab that physical copy of the album above you and show these people.
I love how you knew what it was. That's so funny.
Come on, man. It's Dad's Exotic, baby. Wishing upon a dead star out now. Quit fucking around.
Old school. 19 tracks, bro. I had 31.
Too many.
It was the hardest thing, but I needed to tell the perfect story. I had rap on it originally, all sorts of shit. Said person said that the person she was cheating on me with had dirt stains on his dick. So like me and Casey were like, yeah, suck my dirty dick. Like we had like wild shit. Bro. Like, we had a song called Verbal Abuse. Like it was there was a lot to it. It was crazy.
All that title alone is insane.
Facts.
Especially in the context of the album.
Right.
Bro, but I think that story could have been told in 11 still almost more effectively. That's the two things. Because
the length of that.
Yeah, it would have been a 5. It would have been a 5. It would have been a 5.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
The storytelling, though, immaculate. The production, immaculate. The features, dope. Some of them aren't in the same world, but that's okay. Like, it's tough. It's almost like a Kanye project where you don't even try to sink into the head of the artist. You just try to add your perspective. You know what I'm saying, though?
I love how you got to bring up Kanye today. Yo,
he's having the wildest time.
I tell you what, he's going to use this for his advantage, and he's going to...
This isn't a bad idea. A couple of the B-sides.
I may or may not have a deluxe version next month.
Oh, shit. You heard it here first. But yeah, bro, I mean, I can't really complain. I'm proud of you. You did your thing.
Thank you.
Take some time to smell the roses, bro.
I am. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to have emotional.
You earned some naked cuddle time today.
Yeah. Did it freeze? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
I had a phone call come in. Sorry.
They should have been watching the fucking interview.
Yeah, facts. I don't know what the fuck his deal is.
Yo, well, I love you. You're going to have to come back for game night next season.
I'm going to.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Like, you should get, like, me and Keg, and then you and Phoenix, and then, like, we can get, like we can do a couples game night, all sorts of fun shit, bro. I'm down.
Yeah, bro, look, all the ideas are in the pipeline. Look, you know me, baby.
I know you 5 years ahead right now.
Sure. But for sure. It's been a blessing. I know you'll be back very soon. Let's go, baby. And that's another
TV, son.
Let's Vibe TV in this bitch. In case you didn't know. Yo, y'all watching Delana Bradley. Are you subbed? And if not, what's going on?
Yeah, fact.
Peace.
Grab my dog. We need to go have breakfast, son. Love you.